Welcome to this video lecture. In this video lecture, we will discuss about your postfix evaluation. Postfix evaluation is an application of a stack. The prerequisite for this topic is you should have a knowledge of your stack implementation using your arrays, and you should be aware of various operations of a stack, like your inserting an elements with the push operation, uh, pop operation for removing the elements from the stack. Let us see what postfix evaluation is there. So first of all, postfix expression evaluation. What is meant by postfix expression, and uh, what is its evaluation? So generally speaking, there are different types of expressions are there. The first one is like your infix expression is there. We do have different types of expressions like notations. Infix notation, okay. So different types, three types of notations are there. First one is your infix notation, second one is your prefix notation, and the third one is your postfix notation. So for example, if you are writing something like a plus b, okay, then that is what known as infix. For example, plus ab, then prefix ab plus, then that is a postfix notation. So this is the type of notation that we are taking here, postfix. We need to evaluate it. Why we need to evaluate only postfix expression is a computer better understand your postfix expressions rather than your infix and prefix. So whenever a expression is given in your infix and prefix, you convert them into the postfix, and then we will evaluate it. And the speciality of this postfix expression is it does not have any parentheses. For example, if in fix we may have like this, a plus b multiplied by c plus d, something like this, parentheses are there. Whereas if you take a postfix expression, it is directly written like this, so there is nothing there. Okay, just write like this, a b plus, okay, c d plus some multiplication like this, or whatever it may be. You need to write a parenthesis like expression need to be there. So generally it is done with evaluated with two operands. To evaluate it, you need two operand values. As we already know that what are the operand values here, a and b are the operand values, and one operator, that is this is one operator that is used. So whenever you want to evaluate a postfix expression, you need what? You need two operand values are required and one operator is required. For example, in this, two operand values and one operator is taken, right? So that is the evaluation of that one. It is easy for the computer. So whenever you want to do this, you are having three basic rules are there in this process. The first rule is whenever you are reading an expression from left to right, let us assume this is a postfix expression. You are reading it from left, this is your left and this is your right. So if you are reading from left to right, so what you have to do is, whenever you are having you need to divide your divide your output into two places. That is, first one is a stack, another one is a output, and then we are having a input value. Okay, first we will be having the input statement value. So whenever you are reading a expression from left to right, if it is a operand value, you push that particular to the output this stack value, so insert it into the stack. And whenever you are having this one, whenever a operator is coming, that will go for the second one. So first rule is what? Whenever you are having a reading an expression from left to right, push the element of into the stack if it is an operand. For example, here this a is a operand value, I'll push into the stack. Next one is I'm having second element, that is also a operand, I will push again it to the stack. Next one is a operator. What to do here? So for example, pop the two elements, that is two operands from the stack if the element is an a operator. What do you have to do? For example, if the element is a operator, in that case what we have to do? We need to pop the first two elements. For example, I will draw a stack and I will show you simply so that you can understand it easily. So let me draw a stack here. For example, let us assume that I'm having a stack here. So as I already mentioned that So whenever there is a operand value, you push that particular value to the this particular stack here. Whenever there is a operator like plus here, so this is a plus here. So what we have to do, we have to pop the B first, and then you have to pop the A value. That is the meaning of the second statement. Hope you understand. Whenever there is a operator, you pop the first two elements of that particular stack here. Next one is third rule. What is the third rule? Third rule is, after evaluating this particular value, you push back the answer to the stack again. So now your stack is empty. Whenever you are performing this operation, you will get some answer. So you push that particular answer again back to this one. For example, if you want to understand simply, let us show me a small thing like a 2, 3 plus it is there. So what I will do, I will take a stack. First, I will read the statement from left to right. So 2 is a operand value. I will insert it into a stack. Next one is 3. 3 is also a operand value. I will insert it into a stack. Okay, next one is plus symbol. Since it is a plus symbol, I will plop all the elements from the stack. So I will take the 3 here, and I will take the 2 here. 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. So now what we have to do, stack is empty here. So we'll redraw a stack here, and we'll insert this 5 value into the stack. So that is the answer of your problem. Similarly, you have to continue with the remaining particular statements. Hope it is clear. So 3 rules are there. If it is an operand, push into the stack. If it is an operator, pop the elements from the top of the stack. First 2 elements from the top of the stack, and perform the arithmetic operation, and then push the result back to the stack. That is the basic rules that you need to follow when you are evaluating a postfix expression. Clear? So let us see some examples here. So let me show you, demonstrate you diagrammatically how this is done. So let us assume we are taking this as a postfix expression. So this is in the form of your postfix. So let us take a stack. Initially my stack is empty here. So what I have to do is, I have to read the statement from left to right. Initially I'm going here, this is my left and this is my right. I'm reading the first element. First element is a operand value. If it is operand value, what we have to do? We have to insert it into the stack. I have inserted it into the stack. You can see here the first element is onto the stack. Next element, this is my second input element, that is 10. 10 is also a operand value. What we should do? Again we need to insert that value also to the stack. Okay guys, that is good. We have inserted the second value to the stack here. Next element, what we have to read, this is the input element, that is plus. So as the second rule it is there, whenever there is a operator, what we have to do is, you have to write the operator first, and then you have to pop the first element from the top of the stack. What is the top of the stack? 10 is the top of the stack, right? First we'll pop the 10 out of the stack. This is the symbol representing the pop statement. Okay, first I have popped the 10 outside. From here I have popped the 10 and I have written it here. Okay, so 10 is going outside. So next to top of the stack, what is the top of the stack again? So 17 is the top of the stack. So what I will do here, 17 will be coming outside. So I will write the 17 here. Now my stack is empty, right? Because 2 elements were there. I have popped both the elements. Now I have to do the arithmetic operation here. The arithmetic operation is 17 plus 7, 10, that is equal to 27 is the result. What I will do, I will take the same stack and I will be just, since stack is empty, I will insert this 27 into my stack here. So that is what the 27 is inserted to the stack. Let us continue. The statement is not completed yet. So we have further more elements are there. So let us continue with that. So already we have completed 17, 10 plus we have completed. Next part of the statement is next element is 3 here. So already my stack is having one element, that is the previous result, that is 27. So let us take the stack and we insert the 3 value onto the stack. So we'll be pushing the element, that is 3 will be pushed to the stack, since it is a operand value as per our first rule. Okay, next one is, we are having a multiplication symbol. Whenever we are having a multiplication symbol, okay, what we will do will be, so this is my current stack, right? So 2 elements are there, 27 and 3 are there. So next one is, we need to pop the elements from this stack. So I have written my multiplication symbol. I will pop the first element, that is 3 I will be popping. So I will bring the 3 to the outside, pop from the stack, and my top of the stack is 27. Okay, at the top of the stack I have an element which is 27. So we will pop the 27 also outside. So now this is my stack is empty here. I will perform the arithmetic operation here. 27 into 3, that is equal to 81 equal. right? So that is what the result we have generated. So now my stack is since empty here, you can see here this is stack is empty here, the same empty stack we have taken, and we will push this back again to this particular stack here. So we have pushed the element again back to this particular stack here. So we'll continue with this because we have two more elements, that is 9 and division symbol is there. So we'll continue with the next part of the statement. So in the next part of the statement, what we have did is we have completed the first this on this one, this symbol is completed, this one is also completed, this one is also completed just now. So next element we are going to read is that is 9. My current stack position is I have one element in the stack and the element name is value is 81 here. So now the next element is a operand value. Since it is a operand value, we need to push the element into the stack here. I will pushing the element into the stack. Now my current stack is 81 and 9. Top of the stack is 9 here. So next one is next element is a operand value. Sorry, operator value. So whenever there is a operator value, what we need to do? We need to push the element, pop the element from this particular stack here. So we will be popping the element. So since this is a operator, we'll pop it. Okay, what we are going to pop? The first top of the stack will be popping. Top of the stack is 9. We will pop the 9 value here. So next one is next top of the stack should be 2 operands to be popped here. So first one is completed. Second operand will be popping from here. So second operand is also popped from the stack here. My stack is currently empty. So we need to perform the mathematical operation here. So 81 divided by 9, that is equal to 9 value. Right. So that is what we are going to take, and now we will be covering what is the value of that one. My current stack we will be taking. Okay, what is the current stack? So the value, whatever the result you are getting, the same result you should be pushing into the stack. So currently my stack is empty. So this is my empty stack. Okay, I will be pushing the answer that is 9 onto this particular stack here. Okay, let us see the statement is completed. Like I have scanned all the elements from left to right. So I have completed all the elements here. So just you can tick all those elements. So now my current stack is 9 is my value on the stack. So that is our final answer for your postfix expression evaluation. For the given expression, this is the value we are getting here. So hope it is clear how to do the postfix evaluation when a expression is given. Okay, so we'll see some more examples. Like if you are having some, you need to do the practice. Here you can have some examples. Like here in this case, we are having like a B into C plus it is there. Let us take some stacks and we will insert the values. So A value is 2. So I will rewrite the values here, 2 value, and then we are having B value is 3, 2, 3, and then we are having a multiplication symbol, and then C is 4, and then we are having plus symbol is there. This is my postfix expression. I will just take a empty stack here. So this is my empty stack, and I will read the statement from left to right. So first element is a operand value. I will insert into the stack. So next element is also a operand value. I will insert it into the stack here. So this is my stack. Next one is a this one is my operator. I will pop the first element, that is 3. I'll pop the next element, that is equal to 2. So 2 into 3, that is equal to 6 here. So I will take a stack again. Already my stack is empty because I have popped all the 2 elements here. So I will push this value into the stack. So my stack will be something like 6 here. So I have completed this also. Next one is 4 here. Since 4 is a operand value, we'll push the value onto the stack. Okay. So next one is we are having a plus symbol. So plus symbol, whenever there is a symbol, we need to pop the elements. First we will pop 4 and next we will pop the 6 value. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Again we will take a stack and we will push the value to this particular stack, and the final result is 10 is the final result. So that is how we can do a basic postfix evaluation. Right. So that is your value. Next one is we are having A, B, C, something is there. We will substitute the values first of all. So first a value is 2, so it is 2. Next one is we are going to take the B value. B value is 3, and next one is we are taking C value, which is C value is 4, and then we do have a multiplication symbol, and then we have a addition symbol. So let us take a stack and we'll scan the elements from the left to right. This is first element. So since it is an operand value, we will insert it into the stack here. So next element is also a operand value. We will insert it into the stack. So now next one is particular value is also a operand value. So since it is 2, 3, and next one is 4. Okay, since it is also a operand value. So next one is we do have a multiplication symbol. We'll take the multiplication symbol, we'll pop the first element, that is 4, and the next top element is 3. So that is equal to 3 into 4, that is equal to 12. What we need to do, we need to check the current status of the stack. 2 elements are popped here, 1 element is remaining, that is 2 is already available on the stack. So 2, you need to pop this, push this particular 12 value to the stack. So next statement is element is plus here, since it is operator, we'll pop the elements here again 12, and this one is 2 here, that is equal to 14 we have taken. So similarly we can also take the more expression. You can do it for your practice. I will just tell you what are the values are here. Like our result is your 52. You can take the same values here, like a value is equal to 2, b value is equal to 3, and c value is equal to 4, and d value is equal to, you can take any particular value, right? Whatever the values you want, you can just take the values, and you can take like 5 you can take. This result is not specific to this because we haven't given any data here. You can assume the data, or you can take all the 3 values also you can take, and in this way you can take the values, okay, whichever that is feasible. Hope you understand how to evaluate the postfix expressions. Whenever a infix notation is given to you, you need to convert it into a postfix, okay. And then what we have to do, we need to evaluate it. So this is the process, and this is one of the major application of a stack. Hope you understand this one well, and